Hi, Gloria here from A Glow J's Creation. I'm here in the craft room today. Um, gonna use the deluxe easy bow maker and make a small bow to go on a 12-inch grapevine. I actually painted this grapevine this morning. It's almost a white. I use a gloss white spray paint and just did a quick coat. But because it's spring and we want light and bright, I decided to paint this one and just see what we do with it. Don't even know how we're going to decorate it. But I just pulled out some ribbons that I think I'm going to make a bow with and see how we like this on here. I'm going with the yellow. I'm going with a yellow, white, and black polka dot with some gingham on the edges, as well as this black and yellow stripe. And then I think I'm going to do something with just this little black and white gingham. Again, a small bow for a small wreath. I want my tails to be extremely short. One thing I do, I think I'm going with about, let's do 9 inches because I know I can cut it off. Actually, I'm doing a little bit more like 10, 12, but knowing that we can cut some of it off if we don't need it all. But what I do is I actually put all of my tails down first when I'm using the bow maker. I like the way the bows look when all the tails are in the back. So I'm just cutting my tails all the same length. No rhyme or reason. I don't even know why I did it that way, because a lot of times my tails are of various lengths. But I've got my 3 pieces cut here for my tails. Again, small bow. And I'm just going to go ahead and find my middle of these and sit these in my bow maker. I do know I want this yellow, the solid yellow in the back, because it is my only solid ribbon. So again, I folded it in half, found my middle, and just put it right down between the 2 tallest pegs. Could have used a small one since my bow is so small. I think I'm going to use the yellow and black stripe next. So again, I just found my center. And I'm going to just put that right on top of the solid yellow. So this is what we have. Then we're going to take our third. And I see this is not even. So we're just going to get that even there like such. Again, found our center, marking our center, and we're going to put that right in the center. Okay, so we actually have 6 tails. Again, a small bow, so I think I'm just going to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 loops, or just 1 loop of each. I'm taking my tail, making sure the right side of the ribbon is facing down when I go in between my pegs, leaving, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch, just so that I can tie or catch all of my loop centers when it's time to tie the bow off. Again, I'm only doing a 4-inch because, again, my wreath is small and I'm not going to make it much larger than the wreath itself. This is not going to be a very huge wreath. I think I do like the two. This yellow is so pretty. So we're going to do another loop at 4 inches. Which is right there. And we're going to cut that same 3/4 to 1 inch. And use the black and yellow. Again, we're going to do the same thing right side down. Go on 1/4, not 1/4, 3/4 to 1 inch. Again, I'm going to do a 4-inch loop. One thing I probably did not mention, I know I didn't. When you get your loop size and you're twisting it inside, you're placing your ribbon inside your pegs, you do need to twist so that your bottom side is always down. And you come back over, your right side is on top. Again, we're measuring our 4 inches. And we're going to cut our 3/4 to 1 inch. I'm really liking this combination. I think it's going to pop on that white. And then lastly, we're going to use the polka dots with the gingham. Again, right side down. Leaving our 3/4 to 1 inch on that side. That's more like a 1/2 inch, but you just have to be careful when you go to tie it. I don't even have my stuff to tie it with up here. Oh wow, I thought I was ready for this video. Okay, so we're getting our 4 inches. We're gonna bring it up, and you don't have to bring it up, I'm just showing you. Twist it in the center, bring it back down. Check measurements again. Our right side is down. As you can see, right side up, right side down. We're gonna bring the right side over. Get our measurement. Right at 4 inches. And we're going to cut our 3/4 to 1 inch. I've got to get a pipe cleaner. I did not get what I needed. Is that not sad? I thought I had everything up here and I don't. But this is our bow in the Easy Bow Maker. Doesn't look like a whole lot right now, but let me get my, and I knocked all this stuff on the floor. I'll be right back. I am so sorry about that break. I really thought, and I knocked stuff in the floor. Thought I had everything together before I started, and I didn't, so I'm sorry. But now, back to the bow. I have what I need. I wanted to get a, what do you call them? What do you call these ties? It's not coming to me. And a pipe cleaner. Okay, we're going to lift our bow out of our bow maker, keeping the center intact. Let's move that out of the way. We're done. And what I do is just measure my tails and make sure everything is the same length. And everything looks pretty straight. I take my pipe cleaner while holding everything in the middle, place it in the back, zip tie. That's what it's called, right? Bring my zip tie. I tie all of this together again in the center. I get it started, but I don't tighten it all the way because I want to check one more time and make sure nothing moved. And it did, and actually it's because I don't have my zip tie in the right place. There's our center right there. And again, we just want to measure. I'm just holding it. Taking our measurements. This one seems to be a little bit off, but I'm going to go ahead. I think I can make that work. We're just going to tighten our zip tie. I want to make sure all of my inside, where I twisted the loops, everything is turned the right way so that when we fluff, we don't have any issues. And I think it's pretty cute. So we're going to go ahead and tighten this down. Oh, I think I see a butterfly that's going to go with this. This wreath is evolving. My walls in the shop are a little bare, so I need to get some new product in. I'm just bringing my tails around to the front. And voila. Oh, that's not it, because you know what I want to do? See my little center there? I'm going to widen out my chenille stem pipe cleaner because I want this in the center. So let's go ahead and trim up. You know that extra? When you get a excess, it's in the way, just trim it up. It is not going anywhere when you use that zip tie, which is why I like zip ties. I don't worry about my bows. And it matters not that I've scrunched it all up because I only use wired ribbon. Well, in most cases. And it goes right back into place. Let's go ahead and cut a little piece of this off. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And I'm just gonna tie it around. You're not gonna be able to see the back. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna glue the back in place so we don't have to worry about it coming out. But that's our bow. I have not dovetailed the ends yet because, like I said, they really may be too long. Double knot. We're just gonna cut that off so you can't see it. I really think this is a good size. You couldn't even see, could you? I'm gonna go ahead because I think this sizing is perfect. But to dovetail or to give it some type of decorative end, be it this or fold, in this case I'm dovetailing, fold together. On your open end, cut up. Fold together. Folded end is up and you cut up. Cut up. We're doing all 6 of them. This is the last one. And we're cutting up. And we have our bow with the little center. Now, I don't know. Let's go ahead and put it on the wreath. And then I've got to go cook dinner. It's about that time, and plus I'm getting hungry. We've been in the craft room all day today. But what I'm thinking is right here at the bottom. Yep, this is what I want. Now, I will do my design. Let's make sure the wreath is right. I will do my design based on this bow. Believe it or not, I'm just tying this in. Oftentimes, that's how inspiration starts for me. Something as simple as a bow. And I don't want it turned that way. I want it turned this way. So we've got to go in from the sides. I'm going to move it up a little bit. I want it more on the inside. This is not where I'm wanting it. Instead of the center, I want it more. Let's see. And you can't see here, but that's it. This is what I want. I will design the wreath. I know it doesn't look like a whole lot right now. And so I want it more like this, I think. But once I finish dinner, I'll come back and design the rest of this wreath based on a white painted grapevine and this ribbon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.